The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What's up? Hey everybody, how are you? It's me, the Appalachian American. I'm back. As Jack Nicholson said, I'm back. Well, that's Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid said that. Jack Nicholson said, "Here's Johnny." But hey, I'm here. That's all that matters. And we had a great time off. We had two-week vacation. Had a lot of fun. Did a lot of cool stuff. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But hey, guess what? I got my friends with me tonight. I got a doctor in the house, and I also got the author. What's up, gents?
What's going on? I'll be back. There you go. That completes the...
G'day, friends and fans. What he really meant to say is, here's Appalachian!
Man, dude, it was a very nice week off. Well, it was actually a week off. It was just a week. We only missed one episode. So, yeah.
And Lape
we had some family time, went to the zoo.
Yeah, and Lape is trying to be fashionably late as usual.
Yeah, Lape probably forgot we go live. It's been, 2 whole weeks?
Well, his mind is wandering these days.
Yeah.
Got to put him in a home pretty soon.
They probably, yeah.
Nah, he's probably chasing the dogs. They're still probably halfway to Tennessee. I mean, halfway to Timbuktu.
Yeah. I texted him and said, "We're live."
So am I. I'm still alive. What do you mean?
Hey,
still alive?
I'm still alive.
So, let's see. Gosh, what has happened over the last 2 weeks? Because there was stuff I wanted to talk about last week. I think Tulsi Gabbard resigned, but she's still active to the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
There was a rocket ship blow up.
That happened today, didn't it?
Was it?
There was two. There was two. One was
another
one was Tesla, and one was Virgin Blue, I think.
Oh yeah, that was
SpaceX and Virgin Blue. Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There was the second one. Yeah.
That Star Wars movie came out. I don't know if you want to even bother with that, but
it's a bomb.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? I forgot about that.
Yeah. A lot of people forgot about
that. That movie has no relevance. Like I've heard it's like not a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think WCBS covered it. Jeff went to go see it, and he said it was pretty much an empty theater. Nobody
Mhm.
I
cares.
heard the story behind the story, and it's not good.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's 4 episodes of the last season that they had filmed. When Disney cut their budgeting, they sliced it up and put it into a movie format.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
That's what I understand.
That makes
And
sense.
somehow he got his ship back. Somehow the Razor Crest returned. So
Yeah,
the ship
and
back.
the movie budget that you're being told, that's just for the editing of those 4 episodes. They're not claiming the money on the shooting of those episodes because that falls under the Disney Plus TV budget.
Gotcha.
So they're lying about the budget, everyone, by over 100 million. But because they're only claiming the tax credits on the editing and the marketing and yeah, so they have a $200 million marketing budget, 140 million on the movie, plus another 100 and something million on the TV episodes. There's no way this thing's making money.
I texted Leighton and said, "Hey, we're live," and he goes, "Oops, I'll be there as soon as I can." Okay, all right, Leighton.
All right.
You take
How's
care.
it going, Adam?
Yeah,
Hey, Adam.
Superfans in the shout in the chat. What's up, dude? You got a link in your email if you can get on. I know he has some issues with Rumble, but maybe on Black Friday we'll get back on StreamYard. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We will see. So far for me, man, it's kind of the same on both.
Mhm.
I haven't noticed a significant difference.
Between StreamYard and Rumble Studio, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, one is significantly cheaper.
Yeah.
How much did they jack up the other one too? Ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
But I mean, how long is that going to last until Rumble Studios starts working their way up?
Who knows?
'Cause right now,
Rumble
it's $100
Studio-
a year.
Yeah, Rumble Studio has to get its act together on stage formatting.
Yeah.
If they could get that, hi, I can be 1, 2, 3. I can push people up and down. I can get the audio setting. If I put someone in the background and if I only want their mic, I can still get them. Once they figure out how to be a proper studio, they will get to a proper second place. Right now, YouTube is so far ahead of them, nobody in second place looks like second place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Side note, just a random thought in my mind. Superfan Adam Shawhan should make a new YouTube account called WCBS Hall of Fame Adam Shawhan.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
That would be that's something right up his alley. Anyway, that just kind of popped up in my head.
That seems appropriate.
It should happen. WCBS Hall of Famer, Superfan, or it's just the WCBS Hall of Famer Adam Shawhan or something. I don't know. Anyway, that was just one of those things that was way over here, and I happened to catch it and was like, nothing else seemed to matter at this point. But hey, what's the deal with this spaceship blowing up? Because like I've seen it, it looks pretty gnarly.
I do not know.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah.
I saw the footage of it. Yeah, I saw it blowing up.
Let me did I save it under bookmarks?
Okay, you got 2. You got Blue Origin and SpaceX. SpaceX is the older one. Wait.
SpaceX rocket explosion is what I'm searching.
Yeah, Blue. I've got it. This is the one that happened 2 hours ago.
There was one 2 hours ago.
According to NBC, yeah, 2 hours ago.
I think that's the one I
wow.
saw on Instagram.
Yeah.
You got a link for that?
No,
I
unfortunately.
mean, David.
I'm loading it. It's too slow. I'm gonna just give it to you. See if it.
Yeah, just throw me the link. I can throw it up. Where are you gonna send it? Facebook or
private chat? Private
Okay.
chat on Rumble.
Okay.
Right, there you go.
Let's see.
That way you don't have to swap screens and load something else. Because this isn't even on Fox yet. I can't see it on Fox.
Blue Origin is what you're talking about, right? 4 hours ago.
Blue Origin explode. Yeah.
Now I thought Blue Origin was the one that exploded like a day ago. like 20 some hours
No.
ago.
That was SpaceX, I think.
Oh,
Right?
Okay. SpaceX was about a week. Then there was one for Bezos. Then there was one for
Holy moly.
I'm
then there was
pulling it
one
up.
today. Yeah.
They're blowing up all over the place.
All right, here is
I wonder how many parts were made in China.
share entire screen. All right, here we go.
It's just a coincidence.
So this is rocket takeoff. I don't know that there's sound. I don't know.
Ocean was massive.
Oh yeah, it's just news.
Rocket takeoff test, yeah.
Filling the night sky with a brilliant orange.
That's not good.
Captured on doorbell cameras
Amazingly, no one was hurt.
and bars in nearby Cape Canaveral.
It looks like
Did you change the? You haven't changed the screen.
Blue Origin's new Glenn rocket went up in a ball of fire during
There
a
we go.
ground test,
No.
fueled by methane and liquid oxygen. No
On the
injuries.
broadcast, it's
On
still
the air,
all three of us.
company's
What's
only launch
happening?
pad appears completely
Did you
destroyed.
click the top row?
What?
Did you click the top row to bring the sharing to the main to presentation mode?
You not see it?
No, you got to do the top row button, presentation mode. There we go. Nope.
It's on.
Ah, man.
Hang on. Let me look. Let me pull the stream up because I'm pretty sure this is. I'm pretty sure I've got it up. It's be really weird if it's not, and I'm just sitting here like oohing and ahhing.
I'm seeing it.
Are you
I
seeing
saw
it, Doc? Okay.
I saw it on the screen.
All right, because that was kind of
Okay.
weird there for a
I
second.
saw the
My
explosion.
stream is so far behind.
Yeah. All right.
Huh.
Yeah, I got it. I was scared for a second. You had me worried.
Yeah, my screen is way behind, man. I see it
All right.
now.
Origin owner Jeff Bezos posting,
It's so
very rough
far
day. We
behind.
will rebuild whatever needs rebuilding and get back to flying. The disaster comes just days after NASA awarded
Oh.
Blue Origin
Yeah,
a nearly
I've got
$200
twice the
million
delay on
contract to
my
launch
video feed
components
than I do
and
the
perhaps
audio.
eventually astronauts to a lunar base.
The grand return is close at hand, and we will not slow down.
But now a potential
Massive,
delay to
man.
NASA's ambitious launch schedule set to start this fall. And next year with the Artemis
Root causes.
flight to
How many
test
parts were made in China?
orbit.
Oh!
NASA Chief Charlie Bolden.
Spaceflight is hard no matter who's doing it. We know how to do
Apparently
it.
they did
but
detect
nature-
something was wrong, so they were able to evacuate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's interesting. I didn't know there was multiple ones in a week.
I think it's actually just close to a week, yeah. It might just be a little over, but
That's
it's still... yeah. It is weird. How many... SpaceX. When was SpaceX explosion? And apparently it was big, too.
Yeah.
Both
that's pretty
happened at
gnarly.
Cape Canaveral?
It was super gnarly.
Okay, no. They moved the... Okay, SpaceX just provided a replacement rocket for the Blue Origin explosion, and they had a successful liftoff a short time ago. So they are still able to meet their launch window. Right?
Yeah,
They were able to...
I just
which
hope
means they... Sorry.
I was just gonna say I just hope they can get that moon base going because I'm looking forward to those purple-haired moon maidens.
Absolutely.
That I just sent
Get
you a
those-
picture of. Remember the old show UFO? Gary
Oh,
Anderson. I just sent it in the men's room chat. If you want to look at it, that's what they looked like. It was a kind of a precursor to Space 1999. Only they had their moon base was only manned by women. Or I guess it was womaned. It wasn't manned; it was womaned. But
and by the looks of it, the hanky panky they were expecting to, they're up to hanky panky.
Who is?
But yeah, the reason why they had only women
look
is
in
no
the group
pregnancies.
chat,
I'm sorry, which one?
men's room or the
Oh,
war room.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Oh. What is this supposed to be? Two purple haired women?
That's from the series UFO. That is the moon base that was established on the series.
Nice.
It was only women with purple wigs for some reason. I don't know why, but it looked cool.
Purple wigs.
They had purple wigs. They were not SJWs, however.
That's cool.
No, it was created by the same people who did Thunderbirds and UFO.
Yep, and Space
and their
1999.
early TV, and Space 1999, and their TV shows did all inspire Star Trek. Space 99, however, was released after Star Trek in America, so everybody thought it was a ripoff. But in fact, it was the other way around. Star Trek was rushed to get ahead of Space 99's release, because Space 99 was held up deliberately by the American investor to favor Star Trek. And why would an investor seek his own ship? Because he had fingers in many pie, one small pie, losing one small slice while elevating other slices. That's what
He always had very attractive women on all his shows, I noticed.
Yes. Which is why he ended up getting divorced, because his wife started to get a taste of the envy. Yeah, but the thing is, he said in an interview, he never touched a single cast member. She just went off a rocker one day, and there was no coming back from it.
I just sent the picture of the women that worked in the submarine to you.
Sweet.
They had people all over the place. I'm pretty sure nothing is showing there, but I don't know if you want to put that up there or not.
I don't know if there's I'm sure that there's some happy
It's questionable.
Some very happy submariners.
Yeah.
I gotta stop getting up so early on Fridays if we're gonna be up partying.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean to derail the stream with a trip down Jerry Anderson.
Yeah,
awesome Babes Lane.
I don't know any of those people.
Yeah,
but
well, they had a good 20-year run on TV, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But his wife decided, nah, I'm going to get jealous.
he did a lot of those marionette shows. You've seen the movie Team America.
Yeah, he was one of the marionette guys.
Basically,
America.
That's what they were making fun of, was that type of show that he did with all the marionettes. And
actually, I heard that he was one of the consultants.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. He probably needed his help, because it's probably not easy to just do that without some training. Expertise. Yeah,
a lot of training and a lot of coordination for it. And the thing is, he also kicked off inadvertently stop motion, with all the puppeteering he did for Thunderbirds that inspired later the stop motion films. You ever seen those?
Right.
The clay films, the ones with the clay figures, like
Well, there was Gumby. That's what I think.
Gumby, Gumby was the French one, but there were a few English ones as well. Wallace and Gromit.
I love Wallace and Gromit. I love Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
That was Curse of the Were Rabbit. Show. I love that movie.
The rabbit one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, people are talking about Tulsi Gabbard. Tulsi Gabbard is not resigning because of Trump. That is not an excuse. Her husband is dying. I think that's a pretty good reason to leave your job.
I could see she wants to spend her last days with her husband and not spend 16 hours a day in a high pressure job instead. Yeah, I could see that.
But all right, one thing I don't understand, and you guys can help me with, because I never heard anything else about it. Why did she get raided 2 weeks ago? 2 or 3 weeks ago?
She had documents above her classification level.
Oh.
They were presidential only.
So she gets busted. So she gets busted with this, and then, oops, I'm going to resign.
No, she already put in a resignation. They made it public through the media. Decided to make it public to make it look like it.
Right.
They're gonna
pay anything with Trump. They're gonna make look as bad as possible.
Yeah,
they're gonna try to paint it in the worst possible light. So yeah, they're gonna do that.
Always for the negative. Yes.
I mean, they retouch photos of Trump to make him look more orange, for crying out loud. They've been caught doing that. So I mean, they're going to.
I was wondering because I mean, to me it feels like there's something else going on. She got busted doing something, and now she's
Right.
She got busted. Yeah, she got busted reading presidential files. But the thing is, how many people in the cabinet do that? I mean, how many Biden people were caught with files? The media just decided to make a big deal out of it. The FBI just walked around, picked up their files, and left. And they made a big deal about it. Oh, actually, first they claimed it was the CIA.
It's very selective what they make a big deal out of.
The CIA walked her through file access, and she decided after they left, to keep on reading. Okay, when granted file access is supposed to end when the archiver leaves the room or something. The file's supposed to leave with them. You're supposed to turn off your computer. The archiver made a mistake, didn't turn off the computer, right? Left the files behind on her system, right? Because they're not physical files. It's a file transfer system.
I didn't know.
Right? It's a file reader. It's a special computer file. They call it a file reader. They come around, set it on your desk, read archives, off the archive disk, and for whatever reason, they left, and probably left one of the archive disks behind, or whatever format they're using now. I think it's optical paper or something now. And yeah, she just kept going through it, reading up on whatever operation they had in Iran that she wants to clean up and make sure that the fallout of the arms distribution that went sour because the Kurds decided to backstab us. What a surprise! Anybody surprised?
No.
Not really.
No. They wanted to embarrass Trump. Why? Because we caught them out on Fast and Furious. They wanted to get their revenge. Everything we've accused Democrats, everything Democrats have done, they try to pin on Republicans, right?
Gotcha.
Dementia Joe? No, it's Sleepy Trump. Dementia Trump, Fast and Furious Trump, And now they're trying to claim that Obama had no scandals.
Yeah, that's funny. I've heard that before. I don't understand it, but it's pretty funny.
Well, they're trying to pin all these gun running and all that onto Trump now. It's like Obama was president.
Yeah.
If you want to move on, Canada's falling apart.
What's going on in Canada?
Even more than it was before.
Right?
What happened now?
Well, they sued in Alberta, right? Because the natives weren't concerned over the Alberta separation.
Mm-hmm.
They want the Saskatchewan, Indian bloody treaty, which is with Canada. So they don't want to secede from Canada, right? Mm-hmm. And someone pointed out, Saskatchewan Indians actually moved down from the north. If you really, really, really want to be in Canada, you go back north. So the governor turned around and reworded everything, right, to come up with the Alberta Native Treaty, right? And the natives suddenly found out they shot themselves in the foot when they found out all the benefits American natives get and they would have gotten had they gone along with independence. Joining America. And but it was too late. They're already through their weight behind independence from Canada if they get their treaty. So now they're all trying to, backwalk everything. It's split all the tribes and they're infighting again. Business as usual.
Yeah. Business
Mark
as
Carney
usual.
was behind it all, of course.
Of course.
Mark Carney was behind it all, pouring money. Find your usual angry activists, right, and stir them up.
This is the country where they
get Canadian television to give them lots of airtime.
Where they'll euthanize you if you have depression, basically. If they'll let you kill you, they'll let you kill yourself.
Euthanize.
They'll say you let you. They'll say here.
Not like the WCBS euthanize, the actual euthanize.
Yeah. They'll say, "Hey, want a flu shot?" They come in and give you a euthanasia injection and go, "Ha, here, just sign this form." Yeah. Canada's going to find. Canada seems to go the route of every Liberal government. Find out the hard way, right?
Yeah, they'll do everything they can to keep a dog alive till it's too late, till they can't do anything else. But in Canada, you're a little depressed, why don't you take the easy way out? It's like, what the?
Yeah.
It's like, we don't want to care for you. Their system is overtaxed, it's like.
Well, the thing is, they're relying on oil sales, and Carney killed that by cutting off the oil sales to America right at the point of peak Iran, and now they're sitting on tons of oil they could have sold for hundreds of millions of dollars more, and now they're actually only now just catching the tail wave of those sales because they can only trickle it now to America using trucks and trains instead of pipelines because they shut down the pipeline.
Yeah.
So Canada, who badly needs to come up with $100 billion to balance their books, shot themselves in the foot. Again, company. Liberals just can't help themselves. They're idiots.
Well, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, they kind of deserve what they get. They voted for this. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Suffer. Yeah, because ignorant people only care about themselves. Exactly.
Yep.
But they keep thinking, oh no, it'll be a better world, a better place. Everyone will be nicer and kinder. Really? So I can walk down the main street in SS uniform? Yeah. Yes.
Only nicer and kinder if you believe their ideology. And if you don't, then you're the hateful bigot and you must be stopped.
Right. Yeah.
And your bank account will be frozen and your
Now, when we talk about communists, I would like to make a distinction. At least the 1920s communists wanted to give jobs and factory work and give people a better standard of living, right? Because Russia was an agrarian society and everybody was just dirt poor, except for the idle rich. Where today's communists are the idle rich. They want everyone to be dirt poor farmers, and they want the factory jobs not to go to robots.
I thought I had
And they want to cut off your pee-pee because they want the women to understand.
I thought I had the sound for Mermaid Man screaming out evil. I could have sworn
that's a good one.
That's
a good clip. You had that.
I thought you did have that.
It was video clip.
I could have sworn.
I remember that one.
I could have swore I did.
Name the actor who does that, Seth.
It's Mermaid Man. I don't. Oh,
Oscar Award winner. There it is.
There it is. I don't. The one thing I don't like about Rumble is you got to click off the stuff. So like you click it on, and then you have to click it off or it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Because they took away that little box that auto shut. They took away that little box.
You can click it and it just won't do anything.
Yeah.
Ernest Borgnine. That's a good one too.
This one's a great one.
Not too fast. On McHale's Navy.
Hey, guess what? Guess who's here?
Yeah.
Late. What's up?
Always late.
Is he here or not?
He's
Hello?
here.
Are you here?
Not here.
You're not here?
Hello down there.
Hello down here.
There was a flicker.
Oh,
His audio is off.
He's
Andy's
gone.
out. Ernest Borgnine's the name of the actor, by the way.
Oh, okay. I need to find that and like just put it on my soundboard because it makes like I think the soundboard sounds better than coming through with the audio.
Oscar award-winning actor for the movie
Is he
Marty.
really?
Yeah,
Marty,
sure
great movie.
I'm sure that
Then-
I've heard of him from other things.
Yeah. Oh, he's been in a billion things.
Oh, okay.
The thing is, he got really famous with McCall's Navy, but there was just so much ego on set, they cancelled that show. They didn't want to deal with the drama.
He was in The Black Hole, the Disney movie. I don't know if you ever saw that. He's in that.
They screwed everybody on that TV, on that.
Yeah,
They
I'm
were
sure
going to
they
make, they scheduled 7 movies, and then they, what did they do? So halfway through filming the second, didn't they? They destroyed, the set got destroyed or something?
I don't know what happened with that.
The
I
expensive
like the
model.
I like
That's how
the
they
movie.
scrapped it all.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, something happened to the model, and they decided to scrap it all. And then
That ship
Disney
was awesome.
got furious and cancelled it. Yeah.
A lot of great set
That ship
designs
was
in that
awesome.
movie.
One of the models is still intact. It's huge. It's got it's really big. That's the one they use for going into the black hole. You know, at the start. Now they did release. What do you call it? You know, the frame by frame mock up of the second movie called Through the Black Hole into an alternative version of Earth.
Yeah, I don't remember that part. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I remember I liked it a lot.
No, Disney put out a book with what the second movie and that. And it was basically a stab at Disney. Disney at the time, remember, was multiple. What used to be multiple companies until they restructured. They were a conglomerate originally, right? You had Disney theme parks, Disney movies, Disney. You know, so if one went broke, the others wouldn't be affected. Let's don't forget Disney had been through, so much trouble with. I can't believe they lost money on Pinocchio.
Hey, there's Lape. Is he gonna stay?
And number 2 try.
I think this is like number 3.
I thought I had.
You can just use if you go to the bottom road, no, he's trying to get audio and video working, but you can change it in studio. But he might be having the same trouble I get. It might need to have video lag.
I would just cut the video off.
So
if it's
he's
gonna be
not
that much of a
seeing
problem.
everything quickly. Yeah, if it's that much of a problem, he probably needs to clean cache and reboot.
Yeah.
Or restart the browser, at least. But if we go through the halls of what ifs, we'd have twice as many movies out now as we do. There are that many cancelled movies. Now, true, they probably couldn't make all of them because some were cancelled because they ran out of money. But there are a lot of good cancelled movies out there that were later made anyway. Because I'm trying to figure out what movies are going to be successful.
You're really roboting out, Dave.
Yeah.
They're getting still making movies.
Yeah, you're roboting hard.
You were beep booping worse than Kendo and Dion.
Man.
Lape, I don't know. Is Lape still trying to get in?
Yeah.
Like the thing is shifted all funky.
He's trying to break through to our dimension, I think.
I know, it's weird. That's so strange. Oh well. Is anybody interested in Malcolm in the Middle?
Mildly. I enjoyed the show. I never watched every episode of it.
Did you watch the reboot? or like the reunion kind of thing?
Special.
Is it a reboot or is it
Reunion.
a revival?
I'm guessing it's a reunion.
No, it's a reunion
Revival. Is that what you said?
show. They
Yeah,
only
revival is where
Yeah.
they just bring
done 4
back.
episodes.
It's the same continuity. They just bring the same people back.
Yes, they've added a couple extra characters.
David
like
Cranston's
going
going to be there again. He's always great in everything he's in.
Who?
Cranston.
Oh, yeah,
Except
Bryan Cranston.
Dewey.
He should have
Dewey's
been
not
Lex
in.
Luthor. He should have been Lex Luthor.
Dewey's actually in it. He's just always on video.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really funny.
That's because he compromised.
What do you
He's
mean?
not appearing in person. He's not appearing in person. Originally he wasn't going to be in it because of some of the LGBTQ content, and he compromised and allowed some video footage of that to be done.
Was
Wait,
there
so
ever
what
any
do you mean?
LGBTQ content in Malcolm in the Middle?
Cranston.
Wait, hold up, David. Time out.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean he wouldn't be in it because of LGBTQ content?
That's what I heard.
Well, there's a character.
How do you spell Dewey?
Apparently, so at the end of the series, they had their little brother Jamie, like the baby.
Right.
All right. Apparently, they had one more kid after that, a little girl,
Hmm.
who is a non-binary character.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
They've got to stick
Eric-
one in there, don't they?
they had to.
Eric
yeah.
Persullivan
They can't help themselves.
left acting a long time ago, did not want to be a public figure, lives a private life, did not want to be involved in the LGBTQ lifestyles going on in Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Now, what part did he play on the show? He wasn't Malcolm, was he?
No, he was
No,
he was
Dewey.
Dewey, the little brother,
Oh, okay.
the crazy
Now-
little brother.
There's
Okay.
compromise where they're allowing he was sort of not he sort of recast the older version, but they're allowing younger version footage. He signed a deal.
Wait, what?
Release.
No, they didn't. What it is they made him a traveling musician, and he's always on tour. So anytime they talk to him, it's over Skype.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes
But they're
sense,
not
I
but
guess.
he will not be on set with Cranston or Malcolm.
Wait, why?
Weird.
What's his problem with Cranston and Malcolm?
TDS. He's sick of their politics. He doesn't like the politics of Hollywood either.
Wait, so
when they're
Malcolm's
No, he didn't say it was Malcolm specifically. He just said Cranston has TDS and Malcolm and the others, when
Well,
they're
they all
off,
do.
offset, they
All
talk
of
about
them
his
do.
politics. Yeah. All they talk about is politics.
You have jacked you've jacked so much stuff up. Look, do you see the thing? Like it's sensing you're there.
Say what thing?
Like look to your left. Like on the screen, Goober.
Oh.
Like there's an empty spot because it's where you're supposed to be at. It's sensing that you're still there.
Oh.
Let me
tried a
see if I
different
can look.
browser.
It does say shoot.
He's in a void.
All right, hold on.
What kind of a void? Well,
I
it's
think
an
I got
empty
it.
void.
What is where can I put our names at? Like
So when I was joining, I don't know. Well, this is what I was seeing when I was joining.
We were just
names.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Channel Dad. I'm gonna kick Brain Muffin and see
All
if
right.
it.
We were
That
just talking
fixes
about the
anything.
black
Yeah, I
hole.
don't see a
Apparently
void.
he's in one.
I'm just under Dr. Coffin Nails and David. I'm not I'm kind of in between.
Yeah.
Right,
Because
but
we've got
there's only
five,
4
not
people. It should be the 4 squares.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You've got one. You've got 2 of them tied up.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is that
So
what's
now
called?
there's just a blank spot right underneath
got a
me and
fake
Dr. Coffin Nails.
It just says 4 participants.
I know. I just kicked Brain Muffin and it didn't do anything.
That's weird.
That is weird.
It is really weird.
Because I closed
Hey,
that
look,
browser.
there's little,
so-
there's
Part of the
little Dr.
show?
Coffin Nails.
Does that want to be part of the show? No? Okay.
He says negative.
Yeah.
Is that a
No.
child or
But-
grandchild?
That's my child.
So I don't know if he's actually like.
Okay, buddy.
I don't know if I'm gonna look up here and see if.
Eric
There-
did
there's-
not specifically say Malcolm had
Yeah.
TDS. He was talking about Cranston having TDS.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But he was also said the whole cast and crew do nothing but talk about politics between takes.
Are they saying hi to him?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
See,
He said
Go
he
to bed,
misses
buddy.
the fun days
Go to bed,
when
bud.
I'll see
it
you in a
was
bit.
jokes and talking about, how just talking about the stuff they did.
No, they
gonna
recast Dewey. They recast Dewey. That's why.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's
Oh,
why
really?
it looks. No, but see, here's the thing. Like everybody kept talking about, they.
You mean the
hold
person
up.
on Skype is a recast person?
Yeah.
And only using his younger image footage for the photos and some of
Oh,
the
okay.
flashbacks.
So he's not on there at all, basically.
No, the
No.
character's there. It's the actor who isn't.
Oh, okay. He's
No,
not-
like
okay.
so. No, he's like every time he's there, he's on Skype. Like there's a
Right.
scene where
But
there's
it's not the
this
original
party.
actor. It's just some other actor
No.
playing.
Yeah, I thought it was the kid, Eric Sullivan or whatever his name is. I thought it was him.
No.
I thought it was him being on Skype because I was like, "Dang, Dewey
Why
looks
doesn't it make
rough."
any sense if
No.
it's not the original actor? Why not just have him on there?
Right,
Just-
exactly.
That help hide the fact that it's not the original actor.
He looks rough,
That's
though,
right.
dude. Hold up. I'm about to share a picture. He looks rough. Because I
Yeah, they
saw
found
it, and I was
somebody
like,
with
dude,
his
The original
ear.
actor looks rough.
no,
The
No,
new actor
the
looks rough.
replacement.
right here.
See, they found
Wow.
someone with
Yeah,
Dewey's
they got it.
signature.
They got him like every time that he's there.
Whoa.
He's being on Skype.
Why
Yeah.
would they find someone that looks that horrible?
Right.
Because they want to degrade the character of Dewey.
Okay.
Get back at Sullivan for not showing up.
So they make him. He looks like his face was burned or something. What the hell happened?
He
to that?
does, dude. He looks really bad.
What the hell? They couldn't get anyone better looking than that. He looks sort of like the original one, I guess.
I think it's just the ears and the haircut, like
That's
the
what
shape
they
of the
went for.
face.
Yeah, they went for someone they could profile as Dewey without admitting that the
Okay.
real one wouldn't show up because
Caleb Ellsworth
That's just weird.
cast as adult Dewey and Malcolm in the Middle. So like, yeah, they just say that he's traveling for tour. He's touring on his on whatever music thing he does, and
Cranston,
yeah.
and Cranston is coasting on his prior reputation to 2016, where he is a good actor, well-spoken, and most of the time he is well-spoken. It's just offset on between takes. He's a raging lunatic.
There's a scene where, like, all right, for instance, there's only 4 episodes of the revival. Yeah. All right. One whole episode is dedicated to him being Bryan Cranston being on drugs and hallucinating that he's having a conversation with other selves of him trying to be enlightened. And it's like, it was funny for like a few seconds, but to spend as much, I guarantee you 75% of the episode is him dealing with himself. It's not funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was funny for the first few minutes, and I was like, okay, this is getting really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to go back to Malcolm.
Well, I'm looking at streams of comments here on Reddit saying they might as well just not had the character on there.
Yeah.
So they're kind of agreeing with you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad decision. I mean, I get that. I thought it was the same person. I didn't realize they recasted him.
No, I told you he doesn't want to be there.
But you didn't tell me. You told me tonight. You didn't tell me before. I'm telling you when I watched it a couple days ago.
Oh, when you watched it.
Huh?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't notice when they watched it.
I didn't realize they recasted him. I just thought that he was older and
people started asking questions after episode 1, and Eric put out a statement, and I don't think people caught it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I think people only caught it this week with the 4th episode. Or was it the 3rd episode this week? The last one is this week? Or
I don't know.
Finished?
It's been out for a while, I think.
Yeah. No, but I'm thinking A lot of people didn't watch it the first stream. I think they, when they do a special, pay-per-view, Malcolm in the Middle, I think half the people watched it the second time, when they put it in the general audience, available for everyone.
Yeah.
So don't forget they put it on, don't forget they run shows now on different platforms. Like every 6 months they change. They'll take a few shows and put them on Netflix, and take some Netflix shows and put them on HBO. They're all desperate now to try and prop each other up. The only one who isn't playing ball is Disney. Disney's trying to hoard its content. It's not working. So they dish out content now and again to Netflix.
I guess. I mean, I'm glad that he's able to do what he wants to do.
Mhm.
I wish
That's
he
what
would have
he
been a part
wanted.
of it because he was funny.
He's taken his Malcolm in the Middle money and decided he wants nothing to do with Hollywood because they're a bunch of assholes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Said he stepped
Now-
entirely away from acting, is what it said on.
Yeah.
thing.
But you imagine you're a kid and they're trying to indoctrinate you and you say no and they start treating you like shit. You expect him to come back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's not how you treat kids. You don't treat
Mhm.
kids like that. That's cruelty.
Ooh, Alex Jones just put out 4 hours ago. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink declares Americans' 401ks, savings, and pensions will be used to fund data centers and new power infrastructure. President Trump has passed an executive order that gives billionaires unaccountable access to these funds. Bubble is bursting in real time. As long as they pass the rule, your 401k is going to be free range for these billionaires to get bailed out of their own bad investments.
Larry Fink announced that weeks ago. So I'm guessing that Trump's piece is the new part.
Must be. Dude, I'm so tired of all these people. Like, these data centers nobody wants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're surveillance centers.
Republicans, Democrats.
We are the data.
Nobody.
They're surveillance.
Everywhere I drive, and I do a lot of driving now, I see signs up, no data centers. It's like,
yeah, I mean, honestly, this is something that we all are agreeing on for once. They're definitely putting people together because, I mean, seriously, like.
Speaking of putting together people, you know how Trump has been trying to unite Christians, Jews, and Muslims in the Middle East for a while now, right? Zohan has done it in New York. He has united Jews, Christians, and Muslims.
Really?
Against him?
Yep. They're all protesting against him.
Did you guys see the giant middle finger at his office?
Yeah, that was actually by a artist. Yeah. Who got a city contract to actually do that. So one of the city staff knew what he was doing and let him do it. So yeah, even the city workers who must be like, so blue that there's no other color in their blood. Everything is blue, right? Dyed blue. They probably look like Smurfs.
Yeah. What's this about NVIDIA giving you a box that you put at your house, and you let it run, and they pay you $22,000 a year?
This is their distributed network hub. I didn't know NVIDIA was doing it to private houses.
So now you can be a
data center.
Yeah, you can be your own data center.
Yeah.
The box is the size of a small fridge.
Yeah,
and bolts right into the wall. Inside the house. NVIDIA GPUs running AI workloads 24/7.
Yes.
Yeah. Supposedly, it only uses the power you aren't using but already paying for, whatever that means. Well, I don't think it's because they don't read our meters. They just go, charge them $200.
Exactly. They don't care.
No, there's caveats in that. They're talking about people who have apparently solar panels, have a high power usage. What it does is they take the energy leak. Say you got a fridge that uses a 200 watt fridge, right? Or 400 watt, whatever. it will always run at 200. But in reality, that power is fluctuating. And these units, they're using some sort of smart distribution power node to funnel energy into the data box, which sounds like a lot of processing for a little bit of power gain. But
Yeah.
if you didn't have solar panels, I doubt they'd put one in your house. Or if you don't use a lot of power, they'd put one in because it needs a minimum amount of power per day. And it finds it by siphoning it off other equipment.
I would rather be able to buy a $500 consumer graphics card from NVIDIA than have one of those boxes. Since they don't hardly make consumer cards anymore.
I just nobody wants anything to do with these data centers right now.
There's over 4,000 in the U.S. already up and running, and they're building them it's like cancer. I mean, they're sprouting up all over. It's not like they're building.
They're going to be using their own mini nuclear reactors and somehow getting around nuclear laws because they can apparently do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, they're just all the EPA regulations, everything.
Dang.
And the governor of Utah, I want to know how many millions he's getting because he's basically ready to just flush the entire state.
They're paying all these politicians off.
Oh yeah, all the way down. Yeah. But the way he talks, he's a Republican, but man, he smells like he talks like a Clinton clone. Clinton talking about his non-affairs or something. I mean, it is insane.
Well, recently down in Texas, they caught out a guy. I warned you all this would happen. I've said it happened in Australia. It will happen in America. When you get one political party so successful in a red state, that all the blue state assholes will pretend to be Republicans, get nominated, and then they'll flip.
Yeah, Governor Cox, I think is his name.
They already caught out that guy and voted him out in Texas.
Cornyn lost. Is it Cornyn that? Yeah, Cornyn lost his primary.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they caught him planning with Democrats to flip in the second. Yeah.
I mean, I would feel a little different if we had hardly any and we needed to get moving, but they're acting like, oh, China. It's like, no, we're already ahead of China, and China's already moving away from some of these things. And then when you have that with the flock cameras and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
I'm seeing more of those left and right.
China claim no. Like, China's not moving away from data centers or AI. They are moving away from public access cloud. They're closing. The only data centers they're closing in China are public access cloud, VPNs, private currency trading platforms like cryptocurrency or stock market, and they're even closing some of the the artists and other AI stuff. But all the AI centers they're closing, they're shipping all the technology to the Chinese military. They're not giving up on it. They're just appropriating it for the military.
But they're still they only have a couple hundred. In the U.S. is over 4,000. I mean, I've seen numbers as high as 5,100. I don't know what the real number is, but the U.S.
China, no way. There's over 140. There's over 140 network nodes just in Shanghai, and who knows how many in Beijing.
Yeah,
they got, and plus the 3 big data centers. They are so huge. They wouldn't, you can't compare how many in the US and China, because some of the ones in China are huge, 4,000 or 5,000 acres. They're like small towns.
The one they want to build in Utah is 6,200 or 62 square miles.
Square miles? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Four power stations of its own. It's supposed to have there's some pipeline that they're not using all the natural gas, so we're going to use it. I don't know where they're going to get the water because it's in the desert. And what also, there's multiple things I still don't fully understand about the way they're operated. I understand the water and all that nonsense, but they don't do any noise suppression for the fans, which I don't understand. And then they're lit up at night. They're just buildings. Why are they lit up like a prison?
Why do they have to be lit? Well, yeah, exactly. Why do they have to be lit up if there's nothing going to be going on but running?
Because they have
data.
Because they have $600 million just in video cards.
Oh,
well, I can understand having street light.
One redneck go in there and just take it all.
Lit up like crazy.
No, it's not people coming in to steal them. It's crypto people coming in to plug in their cards into the slots to process them.
It's controlled access, so unless you've got cards, there's only a handful of people there. But it is controlled access. But they have lit up.
This is huge. 6 hours ago, details are still coming in. A coroner's van was spotted at Nancy Pelosi's San Bernardino estate.
Oh, Doug must have had someone over for dinner.
Get hit
Nancy
in the head.
Pelosi.
Yeah, Pelosi at it again, eh?
I don't know. That's interesting.
But you know what's been buried? No one's talking about. Late knows. Hannavirus.
Yeah. Where did that go?
We weren't buying it.
I guess that virus wasn't that deadly after all. Hey, Late.
Yeah. Apparently that's the last update 6 hours ago. I wonder if Paul's okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna read the comments. There's no somebody went on Google. There's no public record of a coroner investigation or presence at the Pelosi residence on May 29th. Most noticeable event associated with the day is Pelosi resident May 29th, 22 arrest of Paul Pelosi for driving under the influence.
Yeah,
I don't know. Somebody said maybe the meat wagon was making an Uber Eats home delivery. Cannibal reference. He.
I was going to say it could have been a photobomb. People have done this before, where they get a fire truck or something and they park it out someone's place, photobomb it for Instagram and then leave. Because those photos go viral.
Somebody commented, not a chance. If it was, they would just do like they did with Biden 5 years ago when he died in Vegas.
Oh, you mean just put him in cold storage and wheel him out the back door?
Yeah, dude, that really something must have happened in Vegas. There was a lot of chatter about that. Did you guys hear about that?
No, I didn't.
5 years ago.
Jill said he.
So Biden was the president at that point.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And apparently he was in transit to a speaking arrangement, and there was a quote unquote medical emergency, and there were several police officers that said that they were on that night, and that their job was to set up roadblocks so that the motorcade could go straight from where they were to a medical facility. And he said that they made a straight path through Las Vegas that the motorcade could blow through. They said the motorcade made it halfway between the speaking engagement and the hospital, and they stopped. They just stopped in the middle of the street. Apparently, they stopped, radioed out, and rerouted to Air Force One. They had Air Force One on the tarmac, like spooled up, ready to rock and roll, and all they did was jump out and throw him in the Air Force One, and was gone.
Yeah,
they had to completely redirect this motorcade blockade from whatever, like there was some big medical facility to the airport. I mean, it just was like They just stopped in the middle of the street, rerouted, and gone. And everybody was like, there was a massive medical emergency. Like, this is serious. Nobody knows what happened. And a lot of people are speculating that he died that night.
Jill was asked about it, and she says, well, we thought he was having a stroke or something, but it turned out they got his meds wrong and he calmed down. No.
Right.
He had, my guess is that some idiot couldn't tell the difference between an epileptic fit and a stroke, and he was probably having an epileptic fit. They probably gave him the wrong meds and he passed out. But, you know, I honestly think if it was Joe Biden, Jill would have been screaming and shouting at the top of her lungs if he was dead, get him to the hospital. Because I know for a fact, and Lake knows it too, that the normal human revival is 11 minutes. But there have been doctors who claimed 1 hour.
Oh,
and
wow.
that technology is like a $2 million injection that'd be only used on a few people in the world, like Xi Jinping. Donald Trump probably has a few up his sleeve. Joe Biden probably has a few revivers on hand still. They're not cheap, but the technology does exist, hey, like?
Yeah.
There is
well, and the other part of that, when
they
were flying back to D.C., they also said they had Air Force One. I mean, basically full throttle, practically shaken apart.
Yeah, I reckon they hit him with a reviver. It didn't work, so they panicked. Probably got the med mix wrong or something. Was racing to the hospital, and Joe Biden probably woke up. I'm not saying he wasn't dead, but I'm just saying a reviver, the normal stuff they use on us, artificial adrenaline, only can work up to 11 minutes. But this stuff can work up to an hour. But it's like a multi-million-dollar cocktail. They're not going to give it to us. But I'm sure Joe Biden probably travels with a few.
Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely sus.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it didn't happen.
I want to
know
what I also don't remember is how often, remember we had all of those Biden impersonators, he would get taller, he would get shorter, his earlobes would change. Right.
That tells you how often he was sitting on a drip.
Yeah. But what I don't remember is, did we see them as often before? Because I remember seeing comparisons, and they were looking at his ears and looking at him like he was in Congress.
Now, what's that plasma flush? It's called denecrotizer, isn't it? Basically, I know it was developed originally for cancer. They basically put you on a drip and basically flush the chemicals that normally occur in your blood plasma as you die. So they're basically replacing your blood plasma. I think that takes anywhere from 6 to 18 hours, but I'm not sure. Basically, trying to stop death from spreading through his body. So, if you wonder how many times Joe died or was close to death, just count how many times his body double's been on set.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, if it was Trump, I'd be using fetal blood and denecrotizing too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wait for a heart attack and then use a reviver. I would not put my faith in the technology, even if it does cost you $2 million a shot. I would rather, I'd rather preventative medicine, wouldn't you, Leip?
Yeah.
There's always a chance, particularly for Joe Biden. I reckon when Joe Biden did that Dark Biden video, he didn't know the red lights were on. He probably thought he was still dead.
So apparently they did a big price cutting for medications.
Oh, really?
Blood thinner went from $715 to $16.
Yeah.
HIV medication went from $1,500 to $217. Hepatitis B medication went from $14 to $400. Hep C went from $25,000 to $200.
Yep.
$25,000 to $2,500.
Wow. Yeah, Trump cut the foreign subsidies.
That's crazy.
Some countries pay less, so you have to pay more.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the Europeans have been getting it at retail, which means, they're still paying slightly more, but they didn't pay anywhere near as much as you. And Canada's been charging you a premium on some of their medications and putting it straight into their revenue, general revenue, as a hidden tax. That's why Trump has given them the middle finger. Canada's been screwing you for decades.
Oh, yeah. Mexico, too.
Well, at least Mexico woke up and realized they were getting screwed too by Canada. But that, Canada was doing it to them too.
No, I meant Mexico.
Oh, yeah, Mexico screws you, but not as much as Canada.
No.
Canada have all these hidden taxes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, especially goods from the U.S. and, alcohol and stuff. Some of that stuff's got 200-300% tariff on it.
Did you know the alcohol distribution stores in Canada are being owned by the government since the 1920s? Which means during Prohibition, it was the Canadian government selling alcohol to Americans.
Selling it through Papa Joe
Organized
Kennedy.
crime. Yeah, through Joseph Kennedy, yeah.
Apparently, President Trump says he's privately speaking with Democrat lawmakers in a major new healthcare plan that would completely reshape Obamacare.
Well, privately, Democrats have expressed panic over the rising Obamacare costs because Trump has dropped the subsidies, which means Obamacare will now cost what it should have cost in the first place. And everybody and everybody realized what a bad deal it was.
Trump said that instead of fueling billions to big insurance companies, the money could go directly to the American people so they can choose and purchase their own healthcare plan.
Choice, which was the original and Romney just kept to the original plan and ran on health choice. He would have won the election easy. But Romney was an operative. He played ball with the WEF. And Leif's not correcting me, so it must be right. Yeah, and by the way, it's not Romney Care, all that. I forget the name of it. Health Choice was actually was actually originally created by the health advisor to the Reagan administration. But Bush chucked it out as VP and then later as president. You could have had it, all nice and fixed, all sorted. Basically, you pay into a health fund and it's your health fund. It's not the health insurance company's private piggy bank. But politicians say, no, we need rich people with money to donate to us. Now, I hate Bernie Sanders, but Bernie Sanders stole a very good idea that was popularized way back before he even ran for office, and that was $100 vouchers. Every taxpayer gets a $100 voucher, and they decide which politician gets it that year. And that's $100 off your taxes.
Mm.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders does have some integrity. He's still mostly wrong, but he had.
No, there are some good ideas.
I would disagree with his integrity. The man has 8 houses and a bajillion different high-end sports cars.
Well,
and
there's that.
He wants your money to go. I think any kind of integrity is.
The only reason why he has those good ideas, Mr. Coffindale's doctors, I haven't seen your PhD, is that he needs the votes. So he has to have good ideas to get the votes.
Yeah. I'm not trying to say anything to you, Dr. Coffindale. I'm just like there was an argument that Steven Crowder made a while back because there was one of his guys was talking to him and he was like, I believe that in a short, he's like, I believe that Bernie Sanders, is kind of legitimate about what he says. And Steven was like, why? Like, and he just kind of laid out the argument like, yeah, the man is begging for other people to spend their money when he has all this extra that he doesn't need. And if he really believed in the things that he said, he would not live that way.
Well, he's a communist, basically. I mean, that's the way they all think. I mean, they all have cognitive dissonance that way.
They all
as far as other politicians go, I'm saying he has a little bit more integrity than most of them.
No, the word you're looking for is consistency than integrity.
Well, yeah.
5 hours ago,
he truly believes in using other people's money.
For sure.
Yeah,
because if he truly believed politicians should only get $100 per taxpayer, he would only accept $100 per donation.
All right, what you got?
Just wanted to say he's not as much a slime bucket as most of them, is what I'm trying to say. As far as I know, until we lift up the rock and see what's underneath it, I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Last thing I'm gonna talk about tonight. President Trump says the current financial system is outdated and will soon be replaced with a state-of-the-art cryptocurrency framework under the new structure bill. The entire financial system will go on-chain, powered by crypto.
He is correct. The current financial system is outdated. It was designed in the days of imperialism for economic warfare. He wants to end that because it's costing the US government billions of dollars a year to run a system that that Europeans and other countries will not pay into. They have not paid into for decades. And now they complain when the US collects all the revenue. But when the system runs at a loss, none of them pay into it. Yet they want a share of the revenue from currency trading. Doesn't make sense, does it? Central banking, you don't need it.
It's theft and taxation through inflation.
But we'll go back to what you said out in the video, right? Get rid of the central bank and just put a box in every bank to connect them all.
Yeah. It's just the next step of the digital prison they're going to put us in.
Yep.
Either way, it's still an outdated system, right? It's imperial banking, right? Where all the money.
Well, if we had real currency, not this fiat nonsense, we wouldn't have any of these problems.
Yeah, well, I designed a currency long time ago, backed by various commodities, and yet no one wants a commodity-based currency because you can't cheat the GDP.
That's right. They created the fiat currency. They gave us the income tax. They gave us welfare. All this stuff to imprison us over 100 years, and they stole the wealth. Just listen to a Milton Friedman speech about what inflation really is. People have been telling us this.
It's a hidden tax on the people. They get you to invest. They take your money. They run it up. They turn your 1,000 into $1 billion after 40 years using inflation, while your $1,000 in the bank is only worth $2,500 because the interest rate doesn't keep up with inflation.
Right. And its buying power is about $700.
Yeah.
You're actually losing money, but it doesn't look like you are.
That's what he called it. That's Milton Friedman's second speech, the negative effect of inflation.
Yep.
Buying power does not only increase the number of zeros on your currency, it actually decreases what you can buy with your currency.
Or look at what Mises talked about. Same thing. Well, that was a couple hundred years ago, right? Is it Edwin Mises? Is that?
Heck, the guy who invented the first banking system went bankrupt. The first central bank went bankrupt. Whole countries went bankrupt over central banking. The only reason why it works now is because now every so often they walk into the room, wind back a few numbers, and say, "Oh, we still need to print some more currency." So they don't actually know how much money's in the economy. They just print, give it to all the financiers, and go, "Yeah, just."
Well, it brought down the Roman Empire several times. They went bankrupt too.
Oh yeah,
and they even had sort of real currency. It wasn't as fiat nonsense.
Sorry, who went bankrupt?
Roman Empire.
They actually no, they didn't have fiat currency. They had gold. They had more gold on the books than they had physical gold to pay.
But
the
a lot of
army.
the copper coins and stuff they started minting with less and
They
less
were
stuff
minting.
in it.
Yeah, that was fiat currency. They were minting fake gold coins using copper. They had more copper than gold.
Yeah.
They were paying.
But they inflated. That was now granted. It took another 200 years before they were totally overrun
bankrupt.
by the.
But they were in debt.
Well, yeah, because they built it on conquering new lands and taking slaves and all that other stuff. And when they stopped doing that,
and Rome was going broke because no one had money because all the rich landowners had slaves, were selling bushels of wheat for a few copper. So their profits were low. The tax revenue was low. The people couldn't afford food otherwise, so the prices had to be low. So they didn't have the millions in gold needed to pay their armies. So the Third Army, pretty much when the Visigoths attacked, the Third Army, which was predominantly made up of all these conquered peoples, turned around and says, "Hey, we're not your enemy. We hate Rome too.
We're done with it." Yep.
Hey, so I lied. There's one more topic to talk about. Marcia Lucas.
Marcia
Lucas, award-winning Star Wars editor, died at age 80.
No.
Oh.
And I saw there's on YouTube. There's some stuff that talk about the original trilogy, and I didn't realize how much work she did on Return of the Jedi.
Oh, she did a lot of stuff.
She saved all three of them.
Yeah, she did.
She was instrumental.
She was very good. There's a whole series. I highly recommend it. It's called Unearthed Star Wars. It's Icon. It's called Icons Unearthed.
Yeah,
it's a documentary. And I bought the Blu-ray of it.
Is that the one with the interview with the director of the second movie?
I can't remember. I remember
saying how Lucas walked away. There was an interview. Lucas walked away from Star Wars, and Marcia and a director and a producer got together, put together Empire Strikes Back.
Right. I think that's the one because there's extensive Marcia Lucas interviews, and they're very, very.
We would not have Empire if it wasn't for Marcia. She put the team together.
She fixed all three of those movies.
Apparently, because then it's on YouTube. But
did you know in the original movie?
Go ahead.
In the original movie, the Death Star was not even about to blow up the Rebel base when they blew it up. I mean, she added all that to heighten the tension, to jack up the tension. I mean, a lot of that was her.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think a lot of the reasons George did those special editions is to monkey around with it so it's no longer her film.
Right.
Her edited film.
That's right.
Because he had so much animosity for her.
Yes.
Until probably now.
Yeah.
Because of their divorce.
Yes. His original plan, and the reason why George is some quote unquote broke, I mean, down to his last billion, and relying on basically residual billion as in Disney shares and relying on residuals from Disney, is because he's been trying to create, and he does. He has tinkered with other movies too. He released a new version of THX. That cost him a lot of money to get hold of.
Right.
And he's been trying to tinker with all the movies that Marcia worked on. Not just he's been trying to erase her legacy. Yeah, he's tried to erase her legacy. His original plan was incrementally edit Star Wars to edit her out. And then he's been going after other movies as well. But some distributors won't release it. He's been trying to build. He tried to build a distribution company and went broke. Right. Apparently, a lot of people are saying he's not a talented man. He's a man with talented friends.
Well, he has talent, but I mean, Star Wars would not have been as good without the other people.
I'm not saying
it was a culmination. Yeah.
He's not a talented genius. I should say he's not a talented man.
Right.
He's a man who has talented friends. But they're saying, not saying he doesn't have any talent.
when he
But
doesn't
to
bring
say
in the other friends,
Yeah.
you get the prequels, which are not as good.
Right.
Yes.
I
you
think Marsha and a few others, they understood George's vision better than George did.
Right.
He
I
had this
agree.
idea, probably couldn't express it.
Mhm.
But granted, people were, and I've seen other things where people talk about American Graffiti. It's like I've watched American Graffiti a couple times, and it is boring.
I love it.
I love American Graffiti.
Yeah.
It's not
But
boring to me, but he brought in a couple to write the dialogue though, because
yeah,
you can't
but
write
the
pretty good
thing
dialogue.
is like he has, I think, very good ideas on things, but his execution flow, it's too many details, and I don't think he's a good storyteller. I think he has ideas for stories, but doesn't know how to flesh them out to be a good story for the audience. But yeah, in that documentary, they talk about Return of the Jedi, where Marsha came in, late, and she was using outtakes and like relooping audio.
Oh, yeah, she had to do a lot of tricks to get that.
The whole thing with Luke, they had a very different flavor, and it's just
It
like
goes into the behind the scenes
Yeah.
illegal battles between them. Like George locked Marsha out of her own house at one point.
Yeah, well, and she even says in
Yeah.
there, I have my own company. He told me I'll have my own company. I'll never sell it. And of course, then eventually he sold it to Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's
I
heartbreaking
wondered-
if you watch.
He brought in now this is whether or not it's true or not, but he brought in Kathleen Kennedy because she hated Marsha.
Yeah, I don't know. But if now it's a bit of a he said, she said thing. But
Yes.
if you use her talking about the divorce and there was no affair and all these things, I almost got the impression that George, well, first of all, Marsha didn't express very well when she needed to take a break from all the work.
Right.
But I wonder too how much of it is George afterwards realized the mistake, but he can't admit it.
Yeah.
I think there is that. I think
I wouldn't call it pride necessarily, maybe narcissistic or something. I don't know, but I just wondered if that was part of it.
No. George spent years later trying to erase Marsha's legacy. It was animosity and him trying to paint himself to look like the victim.
Yeah. Because he can't admit he was wrong.
Right.
Apparently
You're right about that.
Apparently she died of cancer. Yeah,
but that
she died 2 days ago, and this is the first I've heard of it. So yeah,
that affair that
2
George
days ago.
claimed was her having secret meetings with the director to put together Empire, because George wouldn't release the rights, so they had to have secret meetings to plan the movie because the studios were pushing for it.
It may have been emotional cheating, and that to George was enough.
Not emotional. Well, George was. Everybody says George wasn't good with his emotions, and he couldn't handle her success.
Right.
So I would take third party over either of them, saying that Marsha was driven. She didn't know how to handle George, and George couldn't handle her success.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
But I would highly recommend watching those interviews if you haven't. There's like 5 hours of Marsha Lucas interviews in there, I think.
And we've all been at that point.
Icons Unearthed.
Yeah. And we've all been at that point with Star Wars, where we all finally admit that George Lucas was a genius only because of other people.
Right.
Well,
once
he
we've
needed
seen
other
his
people.
raw work on his own, he has talent, but not genius.
He needed those other people to bring his vision to its purest, its highest form.
It's like basically we'll never see J.K. Rowling's notes, but we do know that she somehow, after 20 years, has an immaculate notebook with immaculate handwriting in it. Yeah, right.
How can I drop something in the chat?
When we all know that all these big authors have ghostwriters, editing teams, and marketing and PR.
Right.
Hey, I'm going to have to bounce.
Yeah, me too.
That's fine.
So we'll be back tomorrow morning with Coffee and Gaming. And,
see you at Coffee and Gaming, everyone.
Yep.
All right.
Summer. We're still on summertime, so we're gonna do 6 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Oh.
So Yeah.
All right.
I like it. That's cool. I get to get out and do stuff with my family, and I hear less complaining from them. So, and I
Yeah.
get to do what I want to do, and I get to do what they want to do. So, it's a win-win.
There you
Well,
go.
whatever. But anyway, hey, thanks for joining us. Buy David's book. Check out Labe's channel. Just keep tuning into some awesome content that we don't make, but whatever.
Well, I make awesome content. He sometimes makes awesome content. I'm just kidding. He wants to make more, but he can't.
I'm just like the coach. I'm just like the coach. Maybe next year.
All right.
I'll have content in a year now.
All right. Good night. Good day,
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir. Good day.
Later, dudes.
Good night.
Good night.
You gonna play it?
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that.